Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Washington Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. 3rd and long for him here. That's on target to Pierce. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's got it on the slant. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Badgley with the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts 7, Commanders 0.
Badgley on to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw. throw of the game. We had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and short, Daniels. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Colts.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second down carry for Taylor. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Taylor. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Jones now on 3rd down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. And the Commanders make the recovery. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Press away on the punt. They could really use a good one here. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Washington.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And the goal for this drive, Brock, moving past the way their last one ended. Start chaining some positive plays together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the pocket, knocks it free, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. He gets loose down the right side, and he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the first.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Point after converted from Bashley. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Commanders 7.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
At the 38-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Krosky Merritt on the zone read. He's out in the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Brought in. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with a sack.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches what's up to 28. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Left side pulled in by Pittman. Short pickup to their own 31. Tackle made by Von Miller.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Taylor from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He'll air it out on 3rd. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 37-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Taken in by Downs, left side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 16
You know, they call
yards.
that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and goal. Here's Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Daniels now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. To throw, Daniels has it in close. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Brosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They're going to run again here with Brosky Merritt. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On first down, here's Daniels. Behind the line, he lost that football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. is on 3rd and short. It's cut by McLaurin. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The 4-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Daniel's going to keep it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Second and goal coming up from the 7. Daniels from the pistol. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Going for it with Krosky Merritt. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the first half.
Commanders.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts offense set to head out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First down throw by Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Complete to number 84, Tyler Warren. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Taylor trying to run for this first. And they're going to bring him down just as we come up to the 2-minute warning. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
On first down, Jones. Throw right side finds Pittman. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag. Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The 28-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's running with it, and he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts offense getting one final possession here in the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Jones to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Jones to throw. It connects down the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Jones on first down. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help him get some points here going into the half.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from just 23 yards away. Casually able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. Here's the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Shoots away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the third quarter. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action now with Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
Oh, he's going to run for it. A lot of space ahead. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own numbers. He does such a good job of seeing the field. and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll give it to Krosky Merritt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All at 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Jones. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Pierce. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running right, this is Taylor. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Jones. Going with a screen to Taylor. He dodged the tackle. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Jones looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, Taylor. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 3rd and short. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That one going to go against the D. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and 2, Jones. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Michael Badgley going to try and knock this through for 3. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Badgley able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt off the option. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Commanders will have a first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has it in close. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
It's caught by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down, Jones to throw. He's running for it. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs for him at the 38. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Jones now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Downs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
Oh, that
and
drop
10.
is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
7-yard loss.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
On third and long, it's Jones. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
A loss of a yard. And it's third.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now with Jones. He's got it. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more
Sanchez
importantly, how
on
much
the
does it
punt for the
energize that
Colts.
defense?
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Daniels on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, run for Merritt. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play fake here. Daniels escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB will just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll send him over right. They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Spinning into space. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a short gain of 1. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And he's going to be touched on about 3 yards shy of the marker.
And that's a case where defensively, you've got to keep your eyes in the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room for a gain just like that.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he's keeping it again. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the pistol. Merritt. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now Daniels to throw. Ertz reels it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good. And that's what make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Doolin. He's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Jones running sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Complete to Michael Pittman. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 coming up now. He's back to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. Second down. They go play fake with Jones. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. Some lucky fan. And a haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's a 2-score game. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Commanders 24.
Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing now, Daniels. And in the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's keeping it. Escapes the defender. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
At the 31-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. To throw, Daniels. He can run it. Oh no, the ball is loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Recovered by the Colts.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.